Let's get into it. I played The Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat for the first time, and I want to share my honest thoughts and feelings on the first ever game pack released by The Sims in 2025. Over the last few months, I have made videos using only the base game, and over the last 4 weeks, we've just looked at Outdoor Retreat. I ensure I look at the key features to understand what the game has to offer. Outdoor Retreat came out in January of 2015, and it was the first DLC The Sims 4 have made. The Sims have made it quite clear that The Sims 4 will be sticking around, so I want to review The Sims 4 as a new player in 2025. Being a new player whose only previous sim game was The Sims 3 Ambition on mobile, I have a fresh perspective. This video will talk about what Outdoor Retreat offers, if it's worth it, things I liked and didn't like, my final thoughts, and if it adds enough value to be the only pack that you purchase. The first major part that we'll begin with is CAS. Seeing this is the pack, it is hard to fully understand whether or not this is enough CAS items. In my base game review, there were 99 hairs for feminine frame Sims and had combined 160 plus hairs for the other frames. In comparison, a game pack DLC, well at least the first one, comes with 6 hairs for feminine frame and 2 for masculine frame. There were 2 for children, but none for toddlers or infants. What's a difficult pain point is these life states were added later in the game. But if we continue to put a price tag next to these packs, do they deserve to be refreshed to ensure the game can still be appealing for new players like me who just purchased the pack? Sims creation is a very important aspect to the Sims game. Customization happens from head to toe just like real life. This pack is targeted for a specific niche. The customization fitted the niche they were going for. Clothing and shoes was difficult for me personally. Outdoor Retreat gives fine. It's just fine. The only thing that took me out was the fact there was a bear costume. Like, come on, I love this. Everything else gave 2015 and basic. Nothing was worth it that I feel I definitely needed in my game. I do wonder once I get through every pack, will I really come back to use the items in Outdoor Retreat? And if so, what? Maybe the athletic clothing? I did love the masculine frame clothing way more, just by the way. The gorgeous heels they gave us for feminine frame were like unusable. Where is the cute outfit to match? Build by an Outdoor Retreat has 85 items. A solid amount. As I have made clear, I have not played any other pack, so I'm unable to compare if this size is good or not. I appreciated there were 2 sets for the beds and chairs. There were also rock coffee tables and chairs, which were really cool to me. The wooden features were gorgeous and were fun to build with. I built a cabin with Outdoor Retreat and honestly had a pretty good time with it. I think more stone walls and exterior wallpapers would have been a bit more beneficial, just as the ones we had just didn't feel like enough. Clutter is something I live for. And the clutter was serving a little, but I'm gonna be real here. More is always better. But I was appreciative there was even clutter, full stop. As a new builder, I am not at the level of creativity where I'm building really cool things. I'm at the stage where I'm building the basics. Cause hey, we all need to start somewhere. Overall, the build buy was giving theme. There were some items that really surprised me. They executed that just fine in my opinion. Once we see more packs, I do wonder if my opinion on this will change. Let's talk about gameplay. I was really excited walking into playing with this pack. The concept of camping sounded really cool to me. I didn't have much to go on but the trailer, but all I knew was I was excited. This pack came with a skill, an aspiration, and trait, so no career. The skill we got is called herbalism. To unlock this skill, I had to find a wild plant that gave me the option to harvest unidentified fruit. When I had the fruit in my inventory, I was given the option to attempt to identify. This made my sim eat the fruit to try and identify it. Wild, like yeesh. The main gameplay used to level this skill up is identifying herbs after collecting them and brewing remedies on the grill or stove. Brewing herbal remedies is an option available when you click on a grill or stove. It uses ingredients in your inventory to brew a remedy. The remedies were okay. I mean, the one I chose, which was an insect repellent, felt as if it did nothing, as I never noticed a moodlet saying I was being bitten. There were others that could be good, like deodorizing cream that fills your hygiene bar. But I'm gonna be honest here, it takes a long time to collect all the ingredients needed for all these brews. So it's just like, go shower, be a lot quicker. The aspiration that came with Outdoor Retreat was Outdoor Enthusiast. This was quite a tutorial-based aspiration that guided you through the gameplay available. They did throw in a few little things like cooking beetles. That took me forever to find beetles. Like, oh my days, that was painful. But it did help you figure out that there was a secret world in the pack that had a hermit living there. There are 2 secret worlds in the base game, so now there are 3, and it's boring. Secret worlds should be more fun. We only got one trait, and it was called Squeamish. You're supposed to be uncomfortable at the sight of bugs, violence, death, and anything dirty. Tell me why this was either broken or just straight garbage, because I never got any moodlets. My sim was picking up insects like it was nothing. Honestly, such a boring trait. Overall, the gameplay was dry. All there was really was a new world to explore with not much to do there. A new skill that's only benefit was to increase your needs in the most time-consuming ways, and a trait that did nothing in my gameplay. The world is beautiful, but there isn't anything that's a huge addition to the game that gives this pack 10 years later the right to be the price it is. Look here on this channel, we love us some death and woohoo. I love me a spicy game, I'll tell you. We only got one woohoo spot and no deaths. Pure sadness. The woohoo spot was giving what needed to be given. When you have a tent nearby, you can click on the sim you want to woohoo and click the option woohoo in tent, and off you go. Big fun, love the animation. It was very, very exciting for me to experience as a woohoo and death enthusiast. But no death? What? We could have done something here. Death by beer, a missed opportunity. Overall, Outdoor Retreat was not giving everything I needed it to give. If meh was a pack, it would be Outdoor Retreat thus far. Nothing too amazing that would make me feel like everyone needs this, as it adds a bunch of gameplay to the game. I think I got some highlights. Bear costume, some cute build buy options, and a great woohoo spot. But that's really it. I wasn't super thrilled and felt bored of it once I got through the aspiration. So no, I do not think this game pack is worth purchasing, especially if it's the only pack you're gonna buy. If y'all want to check out the Outdoor Retreat videos that we made, I promise I made them nice and fun for us. Check them out in the description below. If you enjoyed today's video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. SimmmShadyyy is out. Bye! Y'all, we're getting brutal, okay? The same for the week, okay? We giving brutal, honest reviews only, period. What's next on the chopping block?